Hello everyone, welcome to the first Chat with Hound video. My name is Hound, but you can call me Altec if you want to. Before jumping into the topic at hand, I want to explain what these podcasts are about. Really, it's just me rambling on about gender-related topics and stuff relating to the non-binary and transgender community. Now, let's get started. What I want to talk about today is non-binary. Not a lot of people know what non-binary genders are, so I'm just here to help explain it. Non-binary is an umbrella term, but also a gender in itself. If you haven't guessed, non-binary means gender outside of the binary. So if you don't identify 100% male or female, you fall under the non-binary term. Or transgender if you're not comfortable with the word non-binary. As a gender, it's usually used by people who aren't really comfortable defining themselves as one of the many non-binary genders there are. Speaking of which, I'm just gonna explain a few of them here. First off, I'll explain what agender is. I personally identify as agender myself, and it's basically being void of gender, or genderless. Another way I like to explain is, if the stereotypical male and female are blue and pink respectively, then agender is technically an endless void. Another commonly seen gender is gender fluid. I can't personally explain it, so I'll just be quoting from the non-binary wiki. Gender fluid is an identity under the multigender, non-binary, and transgender umbrellas. Gender fluid individuals have different gender identities at different times. A gender fluid individual's gender identity could be multiple genders at once, and then switch to none at all, or move between single gender identities. For some gender fluid people, these changes happen as often as several times a day, and for others, monthly or less often. Some gender fluid people regularly move between only a few specific genders, perhaps as few as two, which is one of the meanings of the label bi-gender. Whereas other gender fluid people never know what they'll feel like next. So, that's that. Let's move on to androgen. Androgen, or androgyny, is kind of like agender in a sense. Both genders are neutral, but unlike agender, androgyny is usually in between male and female. I'll just quote from the non-binary site here again. Androgyny, or androgynous gender, is an identity under the non-binary and transgender umbrellas. Androgynes have a gender identity that can be a blend of both or neither of the binary genders. They may describe this as being between female and male, between man and woman, between masculine and feminine, or simply in between. They can also identify as neither feminine or masculine, or neither female and male. This is running on now, so the last gender identities I want to mention are demigender. Usually you'll see people say they're demi-boy or demi-girl, or demi-whatever, because there's a demigenders of basically another umbrella term for a lot of other partial genders. For that, demigender is basically when someone feels like they're only partially male, female, or another type of gender. It's not always like half and half like people would expect, like not half boy, half something else or whatever. Some can feel mostly like one gender and a little bit of another, or vice versa. There's a lot more of these genders, so I'll just post some links in the description below so you guys can do your own research about this, because this video would be way too long if I described and defined every single non-binary gender out there. Anyways, I hope that helps you guys learn a bit more about non binary genders. And I hope you all have a wonderful day. See ya!